Welcome. My name is Peter Strong and I specialize in online therapy via Skype. If you'd like to talk to an online psychotherapist for help with depression or for help with anxiety, then I invite you to go to my website and learn more about this online therapy service. Um, Many people like the idea of online therapy where they can talk to an online psychotherapist um, from the comfort of their own home. Um, and also because it's generally much less intimidating than visiting a psychotherapist in an office or clinic. During the online therapy sessions, I will be working with you, showing you exactly how to apply mindfulness, which is my special interest uh, for the for the healing and management of anxiety and depression. So mindfulness is extremely powerful for working with um, psychological suffering and specifically anxiety and depression. So working with depression is particularly interesting, and it's one in which you basically learn how to manage overactive rumination, what we call habitual reactive thinking. Um, these patterns of reactive thinking don't cause depression, but they have the effect of reinforcing the underlying depression. It's rather like fuel for a fire. So managing rumination and reactive thinking is a very important part of the mindfulness training that I offer. Another part of managing depression and healing from depression, it involves looking at the different emotions that are embedded in the depression. So depression generally is a umbrella term. It's a combination of different sub emotions such as shame, guilt, self hatred, low self esteem, uh, sadness. That's very common at the core of depression. Um, a feeling of helplessness, um, and generally feeling inadequate. So there are many different kinds of emotions that, that basically come together and feed each other and create this general emotion we call depression. So working with those emotions, those sub emotions underneath, is very important too. And mindfulness is very good at helping you uncover the different levels of emotion that make up your depression. And of course, it's much easier to work with specific emotions than it is to work with a category or a label such as depression. Um, when we uncover each emotion, we work with it using mindfulness and we build a conscious relationship with each of these emotions to facilitate their healing. And it's very effective indeed. Most of my clients have already tried the conventional routes involving sometimes years of talk therapy. Uh, Most of my clients have already been on a course of prescription medications and antidepressants. And the typical response that I hear over and over again is that just talking about depression doesn't really heal the underlying cause of your depression. And taking medications and antidepressants may make you feel a little better for a while, but really these antidepressants do very little to change that underlying um, cause of your depression, which is in this constellation of emotions that make up your depression that are basically uh, in, have not healed and not resolved themselves. and also the reactive thinking that feeds that depression. So until you actually manage the sub emotions and the reactive thinking, you will never really break free from depression completely. So that's what I specialize on. And most of my clients find that they get much better results when they start applying mindfulness for healing their depression. Typically, you can expect to see significant changes within 3 to 4 sessions with me as you learn the mindfulness techniques that I teach for overcoming depression. And after you start applying these methods and techniques yourself at home between sessions, that's very important indeed. So if you'd like to learn more about how to apply mindfulness for overcoming your depression, and you like the idea of talking to an online therapist for depression, then do please go to my website and learn more about the mindfulness approach for overcoming depression, and then simply email me, and we can schedule a trial session in which you can see for yourself just how effective this approach can be for healing the underlying cause of your depression. Thank you.